175.
It was about 130.
130?
Ugh.
Hot dang.
Yeah. The foundation I got was $40. Oh, I don't like hearing myself. I also don't like
Foundation
peeing
was
Derek.
like $40.
The foundation was like 40 bucks. The foundation was like 40 bucks.
Like $40. The
Foundation was like 40 bucks.
40
What are you laughing at?
All I'm saying is if I send you guys selfies, you need to tell me I look pretty or I will kill myself.
Bye-bye.
Kill myself.
Kill
I
myself.
just
myself.
don't respect you.
No.
Did you guys see my
None
green?
of my friends
Did you guys
do.
see my green screen stream?
I did. I popped
No.
on it to look at your green screen, and you used it as an opportunity to make fun of me.
Oops.
Oopsie doopsie.
Got him.
I'm trying a really new thing where I chroma key out my background, but then I make myself transparent behind the entire game image.
It's horrifying.
Ah!
You should have a second screen of you. Actually, this may be what you're doing. Is it just like instead of being in a cube in the corner, it's just you at like 2% opacity over the background or something?
Why don't you take a
Over
look
the
and
whole
see?
screen?
That's exactly what it is. Don't waste your time.
It's true. Don't do it. You'll waste your time.
They'll just goof on you.
You should keep that view.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, I come here and I try to be nice to everyone. I'm a bit tired of everyone's shit.
We're all,
so attacked right now.
we're all a little bit tired of your shit.
What did I do? I'm nice to everyone.
I don't know, bro.
I'm tired
You
of
said
my
I was your
dog's
best
shit.
friend yesterday.
You are.
We're just tired of the smell of it. I'm tired of your house smelling like shit, Derek.
It does.
I mean, I feel like it just permanently does at this point.
Oh, that's news to me.
I don't think that was a diss at you.
It wasn't.
I know. Also, I took an edible like 45 minutes ago, so.
Oh.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna scare yourself. You're gonna scare yourself. On I'm everywhere. I'm nowhere at all.
But I'm such a big boy. Where's my body?
Where's my body?
This is not my beautiful body.
So, Derek, you know how every time I use your Amazon, I fuck it up somehow?
What'd you do this
Yes.
time?
Well, I've done this before.
Played
It was
transparent
and
80 times in a row.
No, it's the same mistake I make every Mother's Day. I accidentally sent it from you instead of from me. And I already warned my mom, because there's one year he took credit for it.
Nope, that was me.
I'm a good boy.
It's gonna be from Derek.
I'm
Wow.
your real son.
Wow, I got a Mother's Day gift from my son, Derek Brown 7.
No, mom already said, she's like, I'm totally gonna thank Derek as soon as it gets here. I'm like, you know what? You can all go fuck yourselves. I don't want to hear for days about how Derek's a better daughter than I am.
I'm the best son, Derek Brown 7.
No, this has happened several times. She thanked him one year just to piss me off, and it did.
Thank you,
So, yeah.
Luigi, for my nice but weird green screen. Are you guys playing?
No, I'm looking at my new makeup.
I thought you were just in the party, though.
No.
Oh. Okay, well, let's play duos then.
I mean, I have it loaded up.
Oh, well. Then I'll wait. I wanna see you out that door, baby, ain't no lie.
So how's everyone's day been?
Pretty okay.
Bad.
Yeah, how's Harris doing?
He's acting normal, but I fed him rice for dinner.
Hmm. Sometimes they
He's
just get
acting
tummy
like-
aches.
He's acting fully normal, but he peed himself too, and that's what I don't understand. Like,
What do you mean peed himself? Like in the crate?
yeah, like his fur was wet, like on the underside, and it was pee.
Well, he might have just not been able to hold it. I mean, he's still pretty young.
I know, but it's like he peed. I mean, like right. It was the last thing he did before I left. I only worked 8 hours, and like all this week I worked 9. He was completely fine.
Actually,
I mean-
you know what, Derek? Go ahead and play duos because
I mean, it could have just been a fluke because he is still pretty young. Or, I mean, it could be something where, like, maybe he heard something in the apartment complex that spooked him.
I don't know. He's pretty brave. He's a pretty brave boy. But
Well, spooked or excited him, you know what I mean?
yeah, but I mean, like, I noticed yesterday, like last night when I took him out, like right before bed, I noticed his poop was a little bit like not. It was solid, but it was starting to get like kind of runny,
Hmm.
and I was like, that's not good. And then this morning it was the same thing, and then I was like, well, I hope he doesn't poop in the crate.
Famous last words.
And I got home and he was laying like right up against the crate door.
Oh,
Like,
no.
and I was just like, oh no!
Rest in peace.
Hey, at least he didn't do what Bobo does. If she has an accident where
Uh-huh.
where I lock her, she'll tread through it.
She's like a Roomba that way.
Whenever she's like, she hears me coming in and she sees me, she gets all excited and backs up right the fuck through it. It's like, no! Now you gotta stay there while I wash your paws.
I mean, I had to give him a bath because his underside was pee, but
Poor little piss baby.
I know. But like I said, he's acting fine. I went ahead and gave him some of the pills I had from when I took him to the vet for his stomach. So, but I don't know.
I feel like
Go ahead.
I was just gonna make an observation. I was gonna say I feel like Bo just has an iron stomach because Scarlet and Drew's dog has a lot of these kind of issues too.
God bless.
Probably because they can't. Nah, it's a mean joke. Never mind.
Do.
Derek's streaming. I'm not going to.
Tony, we're gonna sharpen your edges.
Good.
Oh no, I'm sharp. I just, like I said, Sarah's like, you should have stayed and been mean. I was just like, no, because that would have like.
No. Whoa.
Where are we going?
I didn't say
What?
be mean. I said you should have stayed and just pushed through it. That's all you gotta do. And what I said to him, Derek.
Dusty Dammit. Oh.
What I said to him, Derek, was the thing with Drew is when he's a dick, you gotta give it right back, and then he's not a dick to you anymore.
And I said, I'm very good at being a dick, and I didn't want to cause issues for you and Zach and Sierra.
But am I right?
Yeah.
My loot!
I'm a bad boy. Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
I didn't have a gun yet, Tony.
Well, this game sucks. Derek on edibles suck.
I'm not even high yet. I didn't have a gun, brah. You said you were landing in Dusty Divot, and you landed north of Dusty Divot.
Well. Tomato, tomato.
No, there's no such thing.
That's tomatoes?
You goofing me, bro?
Here we go.
What?
That's how you know it's getting ready to start kicking in. It's in the tone of your voice.
Do I sound like Date Mike? Hi, I'm Date Mike. Nice to meet me. So yes. dog stays outside. Man, Tony,
God, Harris, you smell like wet dog.
Tony, why are you being such a dick to me right now?
Jesus.
Ah. So I was thinking to myself, if I don't get like a promotion at the end of this year after like all the work I've done, I'm gonna start like looking for another job.
Right.
But I was thinking to myself, what do I do for a job?
Job, Michael.
What do I do for?
Work paycheck, Michael.
I think you should start looking sooner rather
No.
than later.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in Dayton. I was like,
No, 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 no. No, sooner rather than later, just because everything you've told me about your company makes me nervous for you.
So the company is actually turning a profit now.
Well, they fired 8
Like-
people.
Yeah, more like 200. But
Yeah, mass layoffs.
yeah,
Damn.
but
Who is your CEO, Joe Manchin? Is his daughter?
yes.
Joe Manchin's daughter. Anyways,
Um,
sorry.
See, we're not legally. The reason why we can't hire people, I don't know if I said this, is legally we can't right now. I'm pretty sure because there's like a 90-day like after like a mass layoff like that, like they could claim like wrongful termination.
Not if their positions were eliminated.
That's what I'm saying. Like there, some of the positions that we need to fill, like we fired people.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's like they cut from the wrong department because our department was like really fucking busy, and then like the chemistry department is like not doing anything, and like the chemistry department has been like working on some of our projects because we're so short staffed, and it's like they lost like one person. That's like okay.
Why did they fire people they needed?
Why do they or why?
I
why
said,
didn't
well,
they?
I'm sorry, not people. Why are they firing from positions that they need?
I don't know. Because upper management doesn't know how important people are.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I know, and well, I just have a lot of mistrust for the higher ups in corporations anyway. But like,
Yeah, you should.
like it's always better. It's like, and I know this is like a super old saying and stuff, but it's always better to look for another job while you're already gainfully and securely employed.
Oh yeah,
So, like-
there's a bias against unemployed hiring.
Yeah, so like I'm just saying, I'm just putting. You called me mom the other day. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, you know, it wouldn't hurt to just every few days go through some Indeed stuff or LinkedIn or something.
But see, the real kicker is that my 401k doesn't become vested until 3 years. So I'd also
Oh, they'll
I
get
don't-
rid of you before that.
if they lay me off, like I keep whatever's vested. So yeah. Now if I got fired for a reason, like then I would lose it. But like just for like, oh, we have to cut costs, I get to keep the 401k company contributions. And I'm not losing $4,000 if this is like hypothetically if I had like a job, you know, today or something.
Tony wouldn't take any of my business cards. Do you think that I should drop him as a friend, Derek?
You literally did not offer me any. You joking were like, here. No, you offered Ian one because he's not alcoholic.
Ah! I offered you both.
Ian's the one that needs them.
Like first thing, I did an alcoholism screening on Ian.
He did not do well.
He did not.
Show me your pupils,
I was
Ian.
like, well, I was like, how many drinks do you have on occasions where you drink? Okay, well, like 2 or 3. All right, well, what kind of drinks do you have? Okay, liquor. Okay, so that's actually like 6 or 7. Like,
Oh, uh-oh.
I love doing that with people. Like, I did it with a group of elderly people, at a retirement
Nice.
community. And I was like, okay, so what's your go-to drink? Rum and Coke. Okay. How many do you have? Okay, blah blah blah. So how many drinks would you say you have? Like one or two. I was like, okay, so actually a standard drink, if it includes liquor, is a shot of liquor. So how many? So I'll say you fill up to about here, right, for a good rum and Coke, right? And they're like, oh shit, like they like realize how much alcohol they're actually consuming. It's like, oh god.
Their whole lives.
Yeah, their entire lives. I know. We even have like a little like thing that you can use to demonstrate to them with like blue liquid and shot glasses and stuff, and it's like you see their eyes get all wide, like fuck.
Can you do like the water into wine trick with that shit?
I wish.
What? What are you laughing at, Tony?
Good God.
There's one old man during that presentation who was telling me, he's like, no, you know what the best drink is? Some top shelf scotch and milk. And I was like, oh. But he's like, no.
Somewhere Scarlet Russell's.
No, he like cornered me and kind of sold it to me. I kind of want to try it because he was like, no, you need real top shelf scotch, not that cheap shit. He's like, real top shelf scotch, 2% milk. You just put one little shot in there, and it'll keep you warm for the entire night. He's like, I used to smoke marijuana better than any high I've ever had. I was like, what? Huh?
Like a cigarette.
I used to smoke marijuana rolled up like a cigarette.
But yeah, he did kind of sell it to me. So if there's ever top shelf scotch around, I'm going to try this drink.
Get you some milk.
He was funny. He was the uncle of the woman who invited me to come there. He kept like interrupting and stuff, and she'd be like, "Shut up!" Like, it was really fun. That was like my favorite group to work with, was the old people, because they were so. We did like, I did kind of like a raffle thing with them. So I did true or false and had like raffle tickets, and they could like, you know, we raffled off like free cups and like adult coloring books, things like that. You know, that old people like magnets with the standard drinking limits and stuff. Like
Old people love magnets.
Old people.
they fucking do. We have the chip clip magnets, and they go nuts over that shit.
Air, water, fire, earth, fucking magnets.
How
Yep.
do they work?
Love 'em.
How do they work?
Old people love 'em.
Isn't that how that goes? Air, water, fire,
Look,
earth, fucking magnets.
Old
How
people
do
are
they
my
work?
favorite ones. Old people are my favorite ones to work with, but they're so underserved because people kind of figure since they're old and they're gonna die in a you know,
What is gonna be?
10-year mark.
What will my ROI be?
What?
Return on
Fucking
investment.
magnets. What would my ROI
Oh
be?
yeah. Yeah, it pisses me off actually, like a lot. But anyways, they were like so. They're the best I've ever had because they were like asking a bunch of questions and asking me how they should talk to their pharmacist about like different medications, how they might mix or with each other with alcohol and stuff like that. And it was like I actually felt like it was a benefit me being there instead of like talking to fucking kids about suicide in a middle school health class. Like,
Well, Derek, I got us to the top 20, so
Thank you.
just me.
We're all proud of you.
I'm proud of you, Tony.
Well, Derek died within 2 minutes of landing.
You told
Why
me
is
you were
nobody proud of
landing.
me?
I'm proud of you, Sierra.
why?
You're out there making it on your own, made all these new friends and everything. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, son.
I was Tony's dad for a second in a text chat.
Yeah. No, she wasn't.
You're my son, Sierra Car 7. Thank you for sending me a Mother's Day gift.
No, we were talking about something. Oh, it was when he called me mom because I asked when he was taking a young lady out to eat, and I don't know yet, mom. And I was like,
she ghosted me, by the way.
oh, did she? Well, fuck her then.
Like, that entire situation was really weird anyways. Like, I was...
Yeah.
That actually happened to me once. Like, I matched with this one girl on OkCupid, And like that same
Yeah.
night, she called me. She asked if she could call me, and I was up at like 2 a.m. And I was like, sure. And we stayed on the phone for like 3 hours. She added me on Facebook, and then like we sent like 2 or 3 messages back over the week, and then she blocked me on everything. I'm like,
I'm pretty sure we're still like connected on Facebook, like
Yeah.
and Snapchat, but like I don't know. It's like really weird because like I was texting her at work and I was getting like very curt responses, and I was like, well, okay, she's at work, so you know. And then I was like, so I texted her, I was like, hey, I know you're at work. I don't want to like bug you while you're at work. Is there any better time? And she was like, oh, I can text like in between like whatever. I was like, oh, okay. So, and then like I responded, and she never responded back. So I was like, oh, okay.
where we going?
Weird.
I don't know.
Blue Lake.
I mean, that's
Okay.
not that far off from what's currently happening to me, but
Yeah.
I think Jesus guy is trying to test the waters to see if I'm like mad at him. Because every now and then I'll get just like the most random Snapchat, no caption of just his face, and it's like, what? Why?
Ugh.
Why
Okay,
are you
that's
doing
weird. You need to bail.
He's like 30. He doesn't understand Snapchat.
I know, right?
He probably
He did for a hot minute.
he probably sends dot 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 at the end of his texts and doesn't understand why that sucks.
That
At the
does
end of
suck.
every
That's a
sentence.
pet peeve.
No, he doesn't do that. But no, I mean, I have bailed. It's just kind of like I'll open the snap and be like, what? Oh, okay, hi.
Did I ever tell you
Like-
guys about my old landlord? She would end all of her emails with ellipsis. Like every
I think you
single one.
did. And
it
it
was
makes everything sound ominous.
Yeah, it was infuriating because she'd be like, I would say something like, oh hey, rent's gonna be a little bit late because something about payment, and she was like, that's fine. ... I was like, is it?
My boss did that to me today because I have to go to a conference here in a couple weeks at Miami University, and I don't want to drive an hour every day to go to this conference. And I don't know why. Whenever she originally told me about it, I was like, no, I don't need lodging. I think it may have been because I was trying to get another job. And now, and then I like, emailed her like today. I was like, hey, I'm gonna need lodging. Do we still have funds for that? And she's like, yes, I can go ahead and put it in our funds instead of the coalition fund. She's like, but we will have to talk about this Monday. I'm like, oh shit. Sorry.
Are you still working at Applebee's?
No, I quit.
Oh, no.
Okay. I was gonna say
No.
I hadn't heard anything.
No, I hated serving. I hated people. There were certain nights where I would come home with $20. There were certain nights where I'd come home with like $120. And I couldn't
Right.
handle the, like, knowing that these fat fuckers who come in thinking they're 2 for 25 dates are fancy had my income in their hands.
Yeah.
And, you know, I got my breakup text while I was there and had a meltdown, cried in that bathroom. You know, it just, I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to go back. So.
Did I tell you that when Ian worked at that that one bar he was telling you about that he used to work at, he made more than me, and he worked part-time. In tips.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, some people really enjoy it, and some people get good clientele or are really good at.
So it's in Powell, and Powell's up there like rich old white people.
Well, there you go.
And, yeah, and like.
Do you think they wanted
I
to
mean,
bang him?
Ian's- I mean, based on his success rate on fucking Tinder, maybe.
No.
Dude, I worked at the Dayton Mall Applebee's.
Huh?
I worked at the Dayton Mall Applebee's. My clientele, they were. Payday was going to Applebee's. Like, okay, like.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that.
That's what a night out on the town is.
Yeah, right. Oh, you have Dollaritas? Oh, they're only this big? Go fuck yourself.
Like legit, my buddy Dave, he got a job in Marietta, and he's like from like Wheeling and stuff. And he usually goes back to Wheeling every weekend, but like he said that when he stays in Parkersburg, he just goes to Applebee's because he's like, that's what everyone just fucking does there. He's like, it's terrible.
God, the food's terrible too. Like, I used to love Applebee's. I don't know if my tastes have gotten better or the food's gone downhill.
Apple
But-
please.
Both.
Apple, please. Yeah. Whenever I want to go to Applebee's, Derek and I would just randomly text each other, Apple, please? Yeah, let's go to Apple, please. Because
That was like
Applebee's was right beside the health sciences campus.
that was like 1 year ago we were doing this.
No, it wasn't. It was back when I was in school, because I remember sitting in class being like, I'm hungry. What's close? Applebee's. Apple, please. Come on. It's been a while, Derek.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Wow!
Sonic Youth, the champions of new metal.
Okay, I have literally nothing in my fucking inventory, so...
Here, bro.
Do you need some stuff?
Bruh.
Yeah, like, a lot, actually. I have
I can
2
give you
great
a-
guns and 60 explosives, and that's literally it.
I thought you meant like you legit didn't even have guns. So I was like, oh, okay.
Arguably, I don't.
I can give you a blue. Hold on. Here you go.
What?
Here.
See, south.
Gracious.
Yeah, I have a purple one, so.
Where south?
I'm talking about the balloon.
Yeah, I see it.
Necrosis Nico. I'm gonna have to take Harris out after this match. He's starting to like wander around. I'm starting to get nervous.
Yeah. See the people, 165. Due south.
Yes. Yeah. I see one.
Yeah. He's going for it. If he stops, I'm taking the shot.
Me too. Come on. Okay, well. I don't understand how that shot didn't connect. It was quite literally dead on, but okay, game.
I don't have very much ammo to have this fight.
I had 1 shot,
Wow.
so... I mean, it was a hunting rifle, and it came with 1 bullet.
Oh, sorry, I didn't drop the ammo for it.
Derek, do you need shield potion?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it right here. They can
Here.
shoot us.
Oh.
That guy that we were fighting right there.
Here.
Thank you, Papa.
Welcome. Pep pep.
Can you drop me some ammo?
Is that heavy bullets?
I think so.
There you go.
Yeah, it is. Gracious.
Oh.
We got
I got scared for a
people,
second.
people 120.
Yep.
Papa. Oh, I wish you weren't streaming.
I can turn it off.
I don't have
We
to.
have people right behind us.
Oh, here, I'll just go in the party settings and make it to where...
It doesn't work for this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I'm not streaming via the PS4 app. I'm streaming via pulling the audio video.
Okay. Well, the world's about to know about my personal life.
I mean, I can. It's like.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's nothing really that personal. It's nothing I should be, like, weird about talking about. I have an appointment early in the morning with Planned Parenthood to get an IUD inserted, and I am terrified.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Christian man gotcha. Maybe.
I have an appointment
Oh, that's what the guilt was from.
because I'm going to remove our new savior that is growing in in my body.
Talk about Jesus.
Talk about Jesus.
That's why he got all weird. He was actually from
That's
a
racist.
different, place, and the conception was immaculate. But anyways,
I'll be
really-
right back. I gotta take Harris out.
all right.
How do I
So yeah,
leave this so you guys can play around?
I'll boot you.
Okay.
What?
I was gonna let you guys play around while I go take care of Sal. So I'll be right back.
So yeah, I'm kind of terrified about it because just the thought of something being like in my uterus forever is
Yeah,
scary to me.
it's fair.
But it's pretty affordable. It lasts for 12 years. It's the copper one, so it's non-hormonal. I hope I don't end up being allergic to copper. That would suck.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know this is not what your stream wants to hear.
It doesn't. We talk about
Huh?
we can talk about whatever we want.
Well, birth control's important. Hashtag public health.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have that, so I'll probably be all crampy and grumpy tomorrow. And then I have to work a 5K with my coworker James. We have a booth set up because, you know, when you're running a 5K, when you get to the end, you want to pick up pamphlets about a mental health center. So we have to have a booth at this fucking 5K. But the thing's, it's from 5 to 11, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh my.
So I won't be
Hello,
on
I know it's dark outside, but and you can't read this pamphlet right now. But can you at least take it to your car and put it in your door?
Pisses me off. He's lucky we're cool. Because nobody signed up for that closing shift with him. And I was like, son of a bitch. Like, I have no good excuse not to do it.
Moisty.
What are your plans for the weekend? Anybody?
Non-existent.
I'm getting a bunch more cool streaming stuff tomorrow, so just messing around with that, doing a little bit of homework.
Maybe I'll watch your stream while I'm home, cuddling with a heat pack.
Yeah.
I got Bobo a new dog bed because, well, you guys heard the story of how she angry pissed on the other one.
Yeah.
Rage pissed, if you will. She's looking at me like, don't talk about me. Oh, she's coming up to me. She's ready to step.
She's
What
like,
do you want?
that wasn't me.
That was some other dog. That was, Abob.
That was Rosa.
Bobo. That couldn't be. Could be. She peed on herself at vet.
Yeah.
But, I got her a brand new dog bed from Home Goods today.
Nice.
It's very pretty. It's pink. It's got that faux Aztec pattern that we like.
Yeah.
But she is laying beside it right now. Thanks, Bo. It's like she knows what I'm talking about. You're awful. Use the bed Mommy got you.
I will never.
She will when she's in puppy prison. That's why. That's when she used the other one.
Mother, you have given me no other choice.
Yeah. Well, the past few days she's been laying on cold tile because I was pissed at her. You're such a baby, but I know tomorrow's gonna be a long day without Mommy. She came back to me. Now she's smiling.
Lady
Her tail is full curl. Poppy, I love you. I love you. Oh, I get to finally go to a cat cafe next weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Colleen's having her kitty brew cafe. Colleen's having her birthday party there, and she wants, instead of like gifts, for people to donate to the cafe. But we
Nice.
get the cat room for 2 hours, man.
I think Rosa.
I thought you'd be more excited about that because that sounds really fun.
It does sound really fun. I think Rosa. Do you think Rosa can manage a cat cafe?
No.
She can manage the
because
other cat. She can manage the attention.
Yeah, I don't think so she has an issue. And I know it's been a hindrance for her entire professional life, but her tone. She can come off as a little aggressive, even if she means well. And some employees or supervisors even may find that intimidating. And I just don't know if management, if she needs a more back-end job, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, she could definitely be a performer.
With her one tone.
Yeah, but like, you know, she'd be good for a cat cafe. She's always like just out of reach, just out of sight, and then whenever you stop, like take a 2-second break from what you're doing and like come back to reality, she's there to greet you with a fancy.
Ow! Maybe that's why she always like meowed, kind of like, you know how we'd say she had a lisp with her tongue out. That must have been because of that tooth.
Yeah.
She should be their IT person. She likes chewing on headsets and being near her dad when he's on the computer. And she could post their social media stuff and draw people in with pictures of herself.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think that would be the perfect job for her. I love you, Bobo. Bobo's like so chill right now. She's just sitting there smiling like, oh, Mom's home. I hope she stays home forever.
Yeah. Rosa's spooked right now. She's scared of the green screen.
No.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, I spent most of the evening with my friend Courtney. So Bobo was quite grump when I got home. She ran up to like greet me, but I think she purposely like hit me right in the gut. She went, ah! It's like, what? One of my coworkers on our group chat, the same one where we called my boss an old orphan, every time she goes out to get alcohol, she runs into our compliance person. She's like, well, Carrie just watched me walking out with a few beers at whatever restaurant, and then she's like, last time I saw her, she saw me carrying a couple boxes of wine out of Kroger. It's like she's like, and it's like this poor girl. Like every time like she is going to be randomly selected for a drug test next week for sure. We gotta make sure this Raylan girl doesn't have an alcohol problem.
Zach, I have shield potions for you.
No, that's what I was in search of.
Zach, I've got those shields for you.
Tony.
I'm gonna get off here soon.
Why?
Why?
Because I have to be up early to have a copper T put into my uterus.
Better than a Z.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Got him.
As that goes.
Will you guys be nice to me if I'm all whiny about it for a couple weeks?
Yeah.
No.
You should be nice to me if I'm all whiny about it for a couple weeks.
Can't use that.
Cause yes, I can.
No,
I'm gonna feel like
talking to Derek. Fuck.
Oh. I was like, I'm gonna feel like shit. Are you kidding me?
Can't use that.
What's the difference? Am I right, folks?
Ooh. Tony, I am nothing but pleasant to you.
Hi, this is Jerry Seinfeld, everybody.
Guys, just imagine though. Imagine how unpleasant I'd be if I got pregnant.
That's true.
Yeah, God, don't do that.
That would be unbearable.
You'd be almost like Scarlet.
Yeah.
But who could tell the difference? Am I right, folks? Yang, 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 yang. Stop.
I said something about Scarlett. Oh, I was telling them about how Scarlett threw a drink at me at the party.
Oh, Jesus.
And Ian's like, is she hot? Is she single? And I was like, appropriate.
That got Derek good.
No.
Oh god. Oh yeah. I think the edibles are really starting to kick in, and that's perfect.
Okay.
I love that girl so much.